See, boy, I'd rather be alone than caught up in your zone. Stop blowing.
Do it in the echo. Don't know if I. You feel me?
Okay, yeah. He said I'm difficult, cause you gon' put me on a pedestal. Work for my love like it's made for you, but you missed your shot, I'm replacing you. I cannot stay with you, I cannot lay with you. I get the check, then I be on my way. Now that I'm popping, what you got to say? See so much cash, think I'm robbing the bank. Yeah. You only took a couple ticks off my wristwatch, nigga, use a pit stop, baby. You the type to only have a couple dollars in your pocket and still talking like it's shit hot basic. See me tomorrow, stupid nigga dropped a winning ticket to the lotto.
Shout out to City Roots.
Thank you. Yeah, shout out to City Roots.
Welcome to another episode of Booth's Basement. Today we got Jhazzy Wolf.
Yo, what it is? What's up? Got your nick. No, I'm just playing.
Bugs didn't do the claps for you. I think he hated on you.
Oh,
we should have got that sound actually. So how are you doing today, Jhazzy?
I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you for having me.
I know it's been a long time overdue.
I know. We've been trying to put this together for just two almost like probably like a year.
Yeah. It's been a minute, but I started and I was like, fuck it, I need guests. I need people on here. But now I'm being more structured. So now if you're on here, you're doing something.
Period.
Yeah. So let's go into it. So what inspired you to do Wolf Wednesdays?
Oh, I get this question so much. I love this question too. So I started out in San Diego is where I kind of started my music career. And in San Diego, there's a lot of open mics that I would go to. One in particular called Black Expression. And the crowd was just so supportive. Anybody could sign up. They have poetry, music, people playing instruments, people dancing, like anything. And it was just a way that I got connected with the community. I started getting other performances out of it. And it just, in a city where I didn't know anybody, it was just a really hub for me to get my music started and really meet other people who did the same thing as me to help me get inspired and to learn. So ever since I first started going there, I always used to tell myself, we need something like this in Denver, in my hometown. You know, so flash forward maybe like 5 or 6 years, I moved back here from California, and I kind of just remembered how I always wanted to do it. And, you know, I was lucky enough to know somebody that had a venue that allowed me to do it. So boom, we just knocked it off from there. Yeah. You know, started it off free, had no real structure. You know, anybody can just come and sign up. It was a free event. Yeah. There was a bar, there was food. It was at Monkey Barrel. It was pretty dope. Okay. Shout out to the Monkey Barrel days. Shout out to Monkey Barrel. That was really a dope time for Wolf Wednesdays, and it really just showed me that I was changing the game. You know, This is something that we needed. It was a hub that we needed. So then, you know, as it grew, I just started taking it really to the next level. Yeah. And we're almost 2 years in now.
Yeah, I was like, y'all should have seen them pamphlets and the website. I was like, okay, Jhazzy,
Yep.
It's super advanced, even from the last ones I was going throughout the year. Just
thank you so
showing
much.
Up and, you know, I think it was at Gin Mill.
Oh, yep. Yeah, we used to be at the Gin Mill.
Yeah, yep. So it's really advanced since.
Thank you so much.
Time's coming, so
I love doing those pamphlets. I make them myself. It takes me forever.
Yeah, I was like,
I put them together. Yep, you feel me? I put them together. You know, I feel like it's more professional. I want to be professional. I want it to be, you know, just a platform. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I would just really want to go to the next level. Like just at the last event, we had people from BET come in and flying from out of state, you know, who were here and, you know, calling me super last minute, asking me, how can we get on the show? How can we get on the show? We're with BET. We heard great things about you. So that's just how I know we're doing what we need to be doing. Yeah. And it's me that does all the behind the scenes, you know, but it's everybody who comes to Wolf Wednesdays and the Wolf Pack and the people who continue to support it that keep it what it is. You know, I wouldn't be working so hard if there wasn't so many people coming to support it, you know? Yeah.
So who is Jhazzy Wolf?
Man, she's a beast. You know, she's a wolf. You know, like Jhazzy Wolf is just, you know, it says itself, she's a wolf. Yeah. You know, she's dominating this shit right now. 2023 about to be her year. Yeah. You know, that's why we got Wolf Wednesdays. She got a whole day after her.
Yeah. Do you use that as like an alter ego? Like when you feeling yourself?
Jhazzy Wolf? Oh,
Yeah.
the wolf? Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. For sure. Yeah, I got a couple alter egos. You know, it's funny. My boyfriend, when I first met him, we didn't really know each other like that. We like cross paths, like short. And I think I sent him my Instagram or my SoundCloud or something, and he didn't know how to say my name at the time. So he was saying Jhazzy. So flash forward like a year, you know, it became my alter ego. Sometimes he'd be calling me Jhazzy. It's funny because like if I'm in another country or some people, they don't know how to pronounce it, they'll say Jhazzy.
You're like, yep, fuck it.
Yep, you feel me? I'm like, that kind of got a ring to it. Okay, I'm going with it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so tell us about your new single. Like, I think you're dropping, right? Or did you drop it?
I just dropped a new single called FWB, Friends with Benefits.
Okay.
It's out on all platforms. It's super dope. I made it in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? I was messing around with this guy. At the time, we was just trying to be friends with benefits. You know, all he do all day long is he just get money. You know, and I was riding around with him, you know, and we was doing our thing, and I was telling them, you know, I can't have no attachments. You know, we just gonna be friends with benefits, get money together. You know, so like a song came out of it one day. I was just freestyling, and the hook kind of came, and it just it went from there. You know what I'm saying? And it's a couple. It's funny because I'm not gonna get into it too much, but I say one bar about I forget. It's something about being in the lanes. Here, maybe Bugs could play it at some point. It's called Friends, but it's something about being in the lanes and you don't really want no smoke because baby's really with that action. Yeah, it's funny because one time what had happened? Somebody was road raging with me, you know, and they almost hit my car. Oh, and shit. I was tripping. Yeah. I said, "Oh hell no!" Nah. You know, I used to have really bad road rage, and we. You know, so I'm like, man, oh, hell no. So I was about to go throw my food away. I said, I'm going to throw my food at that car. Yeah. And he looking at me, he going, do it. Hell yeah. He's like, yep, all day. And I'm just like, I'm looking at him. I kind of gave him that look. I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah. I done found my match. I'm wanting him to be like, no, just drive away. He telling me to go do it. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Bet. Yeah. And I wrote about it in a song. And it's funny, that was a foreshadow. One day maybe I'll talk about it, but you know, later you know, some shit happened out of that. So it's just funny how music could sometimes be you talking about it at the same time, but it also is a manifestation. So that's kind of what that song is about.
I feel like you was too comfortable with that. Like, how many times did you have these friends with benefits situations? Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely had some friends with benefit situations, but they never stayed friends. All my friends that I had benefits with ended up becoming, you know, and I'm not saying it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's not a lot out there, but definitely every time I tried to be friends with benefits with somebody, I end up catching feelings, you know, and it become more than a friends with benefits. We can friends with benefits, you know what I'm saying, but I'm the only bitch you fucking with, you know what I'm saying? You can't fuck with no other bitch.
I feel like that's like a cancer trait, because like,
absolutely,
I swear, I'll be like, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but then when I catch you doing whatever the fuck you want, like, it's a problem. And
that's called a relationship, y'all. That's
a
relationship. That is not friends with benefits.
Yeah, my friends with benefits never last. I'm telling you, like, every time.
I try. Well, you know what? I'll keep it 100. I don't even want friends with benefits. Like, I'll keep it 100. I try to keep some hoes. Because
I have my
and then you make your hoes be loyal?
I have my little hoe.
Because, like, what are basketball players? Hoes for a team. They stay there and they play. We have a contract. They can get some perks sometimes, you know, nothing too crazy.
I tried to do that, but then I always just find one of them that's my favorite.
Yeah, I don't play about that one.
And I'm just, I don't want to mess it up. So I got to cut all my hoes off. You feel me? Because I don't want to fuck it up.
No, I start being a little mean, like, to where it look like we fighting, so we've been distant, but I never cut them off because I'm like, you never know.
So, no, everybody watching this, when she start acting mean, it means that she fucking with her other hoes.
It means that the favorite one is doing this thing.
It means she got a favorite and it's not you.
And it's not you. At the moment, though, because sometimes y'all rotate. Y'all rotate the chair, so...
You feel me?
So. But
I have my little phase though. You know what I'm saying? I went through it, but it never lasts for me.
Yeah, it's not satisfying after a while.
I done got my heart broke a couple times, and for me, I'd be like, you know what I'm saying, baby, I need a little bit of inspiration. I'm trying to write about love. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, nah, fuck that. I need my heart broke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need to make a heartbreak album.
I live off the pain sometimes.
You feel me? And then I'm like, when the heart, because for me, it's like, I'm in love. Then I'm heartbroken, and then I'm getting money. Yeah. And then I'm friends with benefits. I'm doing all that, and then boom, I'm in love again. You know what I'm saying? It's not a cycle I'd like to be in, which I think now I broke it. You know what I'm saying? Me and my nigga, we been rocking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to keep going down that cycle, but that has been a cycle for me for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm like stuck in that, but I think it's me. Like I'm like, all right, it's cool. Like,
no, hell no, it's not you. Cool, you just ain't found a real nigga yet. You just ain't found a real nigga. For me personally, I just needed a real nigga to show me that everybody else I ever fuck with, they was not no real niggas.
Real niggas,
you know, to really tie me down, I need to not be playing games. You know?
Yeah. We'll see where the real niggas at.
Where are they at? They're hard to find. See, mine, he came from the Bay. So maybe they might be in the Bay. They real player out there though.
We can shoot like a series called The Love of Booth, and we try to find me a real nigga.
Ooh.
And we eliminate them by the week.
I don't think we're gonna find too many of them in this state.
No.
They have to fly out. They have to fly out. They need to be flown.
Yeah, no.
Hell yeah, fly them out. We're gonna have a couple from the Bay, Atlanta.
No, for real.
Florida. Maybe we'll have like one from here, just so you know we ain't gonna. Just to see if you a real nigga from you think you from the city. We trying to see it.
Yeah.
Just so they could try to prove themselves, but
it's not gonna last.
I doubt it. I just made a song right quick, like just last night. What did I say? I say, you say you getting real money. I doubt it. You say you with them real niggas. I doubt it. So that's what that reminds me of. I'm like, man, I doubt it. I doubt we gonna find one.
Yeah, not here though. And if they are here, they're already taken. But they're taken by shitty women. So then when they show up, they already hate you.
They're taken, or I'm not gonna lie, it's some niggas that I know that are real niggas, but they ain't gonna fuck with you like that. They about they bread. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to be tied down by no female.
They too
real. They just get money. They about their business. You know what I'm saying? We do have some of those. I'm not gonna lie that I be doing business with. You know what I'm saying? But when it come to finding like love for like a real nigga that want love, sometimes it get hard. Even my nigga now, he a real nigga, but whew. Yeah, like I said, we was trying to be friends with benefits. He just about his bread. You know, that's what I'm like, whew. You chasing me, but you not chasing me?
I'm not feeling it.
I like that shit.
I know. I love it, but I'll be like, what the fuck is the problem with me? All right, so you did go viral on TikTok, but it was about your dog.
I know that. Whew. It's crazy. I wasn't expecting it. It was like kind of on accident.
Yeah. But what was they saying in the comments mainly? Like,
oh my God, the comments are crazy. Yeah. Sometimes I go and I scroll them, they'll be like, you killed that dog. You know, like how you didn't take care of it. You're not a good owner. Yeah. Or some people are like, how did you get the dog from Mexico to California? Yeah. So basically, sum it up for the watchers. You can find me on TikTok, Jhazzy Wolf. It's pinned. But I went to Mexico. I was waiting at the border. Yeah. There's a long line. If anybody's ever drove from Mexico, you know that there's a long line and people come and they try to sell you stuff. So somebody came up to me and they had this puppy. It looked like a little baby wolf. 2 different colored eyes. And they're like, you want to buy a puppy? And I'm looking at it and I'm like, let me hold it. And I'm like, how much? $100. Oh. I'm like, yeah, I want to, but fuck it. I'm like, but how am I gonna get it across? And they're like, well, we have papers for it. So I'm like, shit, all right, fuck it. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yup, I do want the puppy. So we took her across the border. I was kind of scared to tell him I had a puppy, though. I figured I was going to act like I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know I had to tell him I had a dog. Yeah. But if they asked, here go the papers. Yeah. So that's basically what happened, and they did pull us over and be like, well, you didn't tell us you had a dog, but they let us right through. Yeah. She almost died a lot of times before it even happened. So she was just buying a dog in Mexico on the border. I learned later they have puppy mills and they don't take care of them. They got a lot of diseases. Damn. So it's really not a good idea to buy a dog. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you are saving a dog's life because they're already alive and they need to go somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just like one of those situations. But
yeah,
that's why in the comments they were telling me that they're like, don't support the puppy mills. It's crazy. So
damn,
she ended up having some disease that we found out about later, that it was like eating her bone marrow was getting ate away or something like that.
Yeah.
I forget exactly what it's called. It was a very stressful time for me. Losing her was like really losing my child. Yeah. Like, no lie. And then but whatever, so I made the video about it, and I just make videos on TikTok, you know, trying to learn TikTok, and I had like summed it up, and I'm like, we got a dog in Mexico. She died after a year of having her. It was like literally 5 seconds. Went up 3 million views. Yeah. So I'm just like, shit. So then I kept making videos about the story of my dog and just dog videos about all the old videos I have of her, and they all went up like 500,000 views. Another video I made about how I got her from here to Mexico, 2 million views. I think another one that I did of the puppy mills in Mexico about it, 1 million views. So I'm just like hitting those numbers. And I had a song that I wrote. It's crazy. I have a funny story about her too. She got lost one time. Like the door was like cracked open or something, and she got out. Somebody stole her. Gone for a whole week. We put signs up everywhere, and then somebody randomly hit us up talking about, I know where your dog is. It's in my homie's backyard. I think it's fucked up. I'm going to go get him and bring him back to you. A week later, I'm feeling like she's gone forever. My heart was broken. Returned her to us. During that time, I made a song. I was like real sad about it. It's called 2023. It's out streaming everywhere. It's funny. It's like, what am I longing for? My baby to be right there when I open the door. And then it kind of worked out because then COVID happened. Yeah. You know, and it's about like, just in case we don't see 2023. So I'm like, why? When y'all go listen to it, it's going to make sense. So it all made sense. We made it to 2023 though. I'm going to try to blow it up this year. But all that shit went viral about my puppy dog on. It's funny how people, what their attention.
People don't play about dogs.
They don't play about dogs. Cats.
Cat videos.
And you know what? Reptiles. Either I had got this little reptile. It looks like a dragon. Yeah. Started making videos of it. Yeah. That video got 20K on Instagram. So I said maybe that's my little side. I'm gonna make animal videos because I really do love animals. I got all my videos that I post with animals gets like a lot of views.
Jhazzy the hunter.
I know. I thought about one where I'm gonna like voice over it and be like, look at this animal, like in like a weird accent or something, like, look at this, we've got a wild boar, like
just work on that accent before you do that.
No, the fucked up accent is gonna be why people are listening to it, because they're gonna be commented on it and be like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Her accent is, what is this accent? Some people are gonna laugh at it. Some people are gonna be offended. Some people are gonna like it.
So shit, just know the Australians are gonna be pissed though.
No, you think so? Is that racist?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask.
I'm like, is it right? But people do British accents and Australian accents all the time. Do you think they're really offended? I'm not offended when if they try to do an American accent. You think that really offends them?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, what about when people make funny videos and they're like doing another accent? Like, you really think people would be offended by that?
Some people do. Not everybody, though. Some people.
But the people that do get offended, don't we kind of want to offend them?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, because I'm not.
Because why are you getting offended that you're different?
Right.
What do you think your past exes think of you now? Now that they see, you got Wolf Wednesdays, you doing your thing.
I'm going to tell you guys, because one of them just tried to text me. And no, literally, like a couple days ago, he tried to text me.
I always see Jhazzy
I'm
on social,
pull it up.
like,
they always be hitting me up. They always be trying to come back around.
Yeah.
Let me see, because I don't even know if I saved it. Oh yeah, look, I got his real number blocked, so it came from the iCloud. He says, "I love you. I don't care, and I always will. I'm crazy about you. Someone's got to be. I never meant to." Look, he sent it to where like I gotta scribble it out, like it's like one of those freaking effect messages. I love you more than anything and want us together. Forgive me and let me make it up. It's 2023. So I messaged him back. It's I'm a player and my nigga not gonna be mad about it. Like he know what it is. I told him, I said, unless it's a Cash App coming with this message, I'm finna block you.
Yeah.
Gave him maybe 5 minutes, didn't get no Cash App, blocked him.
Yeah.
And even if I would have got the Cash App, I probably would have kept him unblocked to see if that cash app would have kept rolling in.
Yeah.
And my nigga would have been okay with it. Bread is bread. I'm not cheating. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just leading him on just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we know what it is. We got trust in each other. He a real nigga. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything that benefits me, he ain't gonna be against it.
Of course not.
So dang it, and I blocked him. You know what I'm saying? It's been a couple times though. Like my exes, they always try to double back. Another one of them. My first relationship ever. He went to prison, and he spent like 5 years in prison.
That's sick. Mine's was like 3.
That's like why we broke up.
Yeah.
I wasn't down to ride for him, but it was because he had did me dirty, and my life was going. I was in a whole nother state, and it was just like I was growing. He was staying. I still try to support him, you know, but I was too young to be.
Yeah.
Having that in my life. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'll be feeling bad, like, damn, I left that nigga in the dirt. But really, I didn't. He good now. He got out, and he seemed like he doing good.
Yeah.
When I went to go look on his page, he seemed like he doing just fine.
Yeah.
But he hit me up recently.
Like, I didn't
It's funny. I hope I don't get in trouble because, you know, I guess his girls, they be knowing who I am. Because he's, you know, we were our first loves.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, I guess I woke up this morning and I was dreaming still. And I told this girl, Jhazzy, I love you. And now she's tripping on me.
Oh,
and then he messaged me back and was like, I just wanted to give you something to laugh about because I thought you would get a kick out of that. And I was just like, man. Then message him back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, I just think it's funny though. Because I just feel like when you date me, I bring so much to the table. You know what I'm saying? And that's why my nigga now, like, he a real solid nigga and he gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? We go the same, but it's like I bring so much to the table. I do music. I'm talented. You never gonna get bored with me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm beautiful, but like beyond all that shit, like I'm a real boss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could come to my events at Wolf Wednesdays and you see what I bring to the table. So he's the only one that really getting this boss version of me. All my old exes got like me trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
They just heard all of my dreams.
Yeah.
And so now they seeing me doing what I said I was going to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they be like, damn, she's that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I know some of them
That's
be mad.
crazy. What's next for Wolfgang?
Man, we got a nice year. We're going to have our 2-year anniversary in May.
Okay.
February 15th, we're having an event. It's going to be, if you're a girl and you do music, you're going to be able to get in for free and perform. But you have to sign up to perform. So, like, if you're just coming to be in the crowd, you still got to pay. But all the artists who are females are going to be able to get in for free.
Okay.
And then after that, we're going to have another outfit showcase in April. So really, it's just I'm gonna keep the ball rolling with showcases, but beyond that, you know, I'm trying to do some other things, put some other things together, get better prizes, get more collaborations, more sponsorships, and just really, I want to even have like a Wolf Wednesdays type podcast. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and just other things besides just an open mic that they could feed into. Yeah, you know, from coming to Wolf Wednesdays.
Yeah. So where do you see yourself as an artist going?
Man, this year I'm really trying to put the work in. I got a lot of songs that I've been just putting my catalog together for the year. So now I'm finally ready to put money behind it. Before I never really put no real money behind myself. Yeah. Really, like, I have sometimes when you add it all up together, but really rolling out a marketing plan and putting a budget together, I've never done that before. Yeah. So this year, I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to put my money where my mouth is and do music videos and just really be in their face. Yeah. Posting all the time, posting my music, you know, building my followers up. My followers been going up like a lot in the last like month because of Wolf Wednesdays. Yeah. So now I'm like, shit, they know Wolf Wednesdays this, Wolf Wednesdays that. It's funny because I can't tell you how many times I performed at Wolf Wednesdays and they know who Jhazzy Wolf is, but then they tell me, I didn't even know you did music. Wow, you've been doing this whole thing, putting this whole thing together, and I didn't even know you did music. Yeah. I'm just like, see, all right. You feel me? I'm about to start showing y'all who Jhazzy Wolf really is and why I started Wolf Wednesdays. Yeah. So.
Now, I will tell you, though, you got, like, a good media voice.
Thank you.
Like, I can hear your voice like on the radio or something like
that. I want to be on the radio. I've gotten that a lot too. Yeah. I think I would do good on the radio.
Cause even like when you're on the mic and you're like curating the crowd, like they pay attention.
I know you. Did you remember that part when I did that little freestyle? I'm like, come to the stage, see who won the second phase or something like that. I love doing shit like that. I be freestyling.
Now, even like the time I hosted it, I was like, see, my voice is not like, oh, she means business. It's like, all right, bitch. Like,
It's hard.
right.
Sometimes I go up there and I get nervous and I be don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Even though it sounds like I know what I'm doing. For the first 30 minutes, I'm like not wanting to go on the stage. That's why I always like it when I have somebody else hosting with me.
Yeah.
You know, help me build my confidence a little bit so I know I'm not alone.
Yeah.
But when it is me alone, you know, I do my best to hide it, you know, dominate that shit. But it's not easy going up there, being on stage and talking to people.
It's
even
not
some of
easy
the
being the
artists,
boss,
they don't
though.
even know how to announce themselves. They, like at the end of their performance, they just walk off the stage.
Yeah.
They're so, you know, not embarrassed, but just maybe nervous or something, or they don't have the right training.
Yeah.
You know, one thing, the 778 actually gave me this idea. When I want to start teaching artists how to perform better. So when you go salsa dancing and you don't know how to salsa dance, let's say it starts at 8:00.
Yeah.
From 7 to 8:00, it's a lesson on how to salsa dance. So then at 8:00, you go and you practice it.
Yeah.
So I figure at Wolf Wednesdays, it starts at 7, but maybe from 6 to 7, you come and we gonna teach y'all how to perform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be on the stage telling y'all how to operate the microphone, how to have your music, giving you an example of a performance that is going to sound good because the music is mixed right.
Yeah.
And then an example of how it sounds when you perform over. Because there's a way you can perform over your music and it can sound good and it's not a stage version.
Yeah.
It's been done before. But not everybody could pull it off. So there's just like a lot of tricks to it. And it'll just help them to build that confidence on the stage, and it'll just be like, I don't know, maybe I'll make them have to pay for it, maybe the $5 or something, but probably in the beginning, everything starts off free. Yeah. So I'll probably do it free, and then once we get like 10 people, 5 people showing up for them lessons, I'm like, all right, you want an extra lesson, you got to pay $5, you know, but.
No, we were talking about it yesterday. Even my brother said, he's like, Jhazzy's for the culture. Like, she's bringing something that we need, because I asked everybody this question. I'm going to ask you this too, but like, what do you feel like in the city we're missing? Because I feel like our music only plateaus to a certain
education
point. Yeah,
and I was just telling the people who came from Atlanta about this. We don't have enough examples of people besides people in our face that are really for us to really learn. The only reason I feel like I'm successful and I'm able to do what I do is because I lived in California. Yeah. And I moved to where it's a real industry. Like out here it's not a real industry, and out there it is. Yeah. So being around that and being around people who really do that shit for real, and it's not like there's not people who are like that for real. But you know, we're not sharing it with each other. Like there's no real, like Trev Rich is a good example of somebody who made it out the city and kind of did his thing, but nobody really knows how he did it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Nobody knows what he did to get there. And I know some of it, he probably had to leave the state. Bugs probably is going to know all about that. He had to probably leave the state, you know, but he dominated his hometown and he did it. But it's like, it's a lack of education. Yeah. You know, and then, yeah, I don't know if y'all know who King Fo is. He's always giving good gems that some people they get offended by it. But he posts some real shit sometimes about just how local artists out here are too entitled. They don't want to sell tickets. Yeah. Or, you know, if they don't want to, if you don't want to sell tickets, fine, but then they don't want to pay for their slots. Or, you know, or the promoters, on the other hand, are selling shitty slots and not doing what they need to be doing on their end, or just depend on artists to sell tickets. He posts a lot of that shit and tells artists what it needs to be, why he won't book local artists no more. And then what happens, they get offended. You know what I'm saying? They're mad at him. He's saying they throwing hate on the city. So it's just like, we need more educators. There's actually a conference coming up in February that the DJ Antonio was talking about that just teaches artists how to make money and how to take it to the next level. But we have a disadvantage because we are in the Midwest and we're not a hub. Yeah. So a lot of stuff here comes late than it does. And like a song that's popping in LA is going to not be popping here until a little bit later. If somebody came here to visit and listen to the radio or listen to the music that we listening to, they're going to probably already have heard it months ago. Yeah. And they on to something new. Yeah. You know, so everything just comes late. So it's hard. That's why I try to do with Wednesdays, to try to just do something to kind of just fill that gap. But we just don't nobody really know what they're doing. And there's like nobody giving good examples.
Like, and it's like
that too. And there's nothing wrong. That's what it is in LA. Yeah. Everybody wants to be the one in LA. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But there's it's like in LA, it's more acceptable to be like, you know, like you just want to be the one to your people, not the one, because it's LA. So there's already people that are there that are the ones. You know what I'm saying? Like LA has a lot of great people that they dominate half of the music industry.
Exactly.
So like I feel like out there when they want to be the one, they want to be one of the ones, but they don't like out here. Everybody wants to be the one. That one top promoter, that one top artist. That
and I
one
feel like
top,
it's nothing wrong with that in a sense of competitiveness, but there's a way it could work.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
you know, as long as they respect the other people who also want to be the one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And like you said, there's one of the ones.
Like don't hate on somebody else's shit because you know you want to be the one. Like I'd rather just be part of one of them ones because I'd rather be part of a legendary group than just be a legend by myself. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
But if it's like a group of us, like we all came together and did some legendary shit, I will feel better. It's not just on me.
Me too. You know, but for me though, I like the team, but for the Jhazzy Wolf team though, it's Jhazzy Wolf and the team. Yeah. And we're all, and then it's all of us together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not Jhazzy Wolf, you know, Jhazzy. Yeah. You know, Jazzitude. Yeah. And then that's the team. You feel me? It's one and then team. Yeah, I feel you.
All right, before we get out of here, shout out all your socials where they can find you, and just say something that's good to close out the show. Say something positive.
So, Jhazzy Wolf, Jhazzy Wolf. You can find me at jhazzy.com. If you want to find my music, you can literally just go to jhazzy.com/music. Instagram at Jhazzy Wolf. Everything is just at Jhazzy Wolf. Wolf Wednesdays, jhazzywolf.com/Wolf Wednesdays. Instagram is gonna be Wolf Wednesdays _ for Wolf Wednesdays. And yeah, watch out for my new music. My goat talk is getting ready to drop. With Vic, and my new song coming out is called Boss. You feel me? I'm gonna show y'all what it takes for you to really be a boss. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah. Oh.
And we're out. Thanks for watching.
But you, so much distance, baby steps can't take a walk in my shoes. You don't got to hold your love from me. You say on the run, but will you wait for me? I know it gets so rough, but will you find that love with me? Maybe this was all just a dream, or maybe it's a nightmare.